Welcome back, YouTube. We have another Enter the Maelstrom battle report for you today. We're doing Warhammer 40,000, 2,130 points. We decided to go over a little bit to let my opponent get Seth in his list. So 2,130 points. We're doing mission 5 in the Dice Head campaign. You will see the 3 bunkers across from us, the 2 Imperial bunkers and the 1 Fortress of Redemption. Those are the orc-held defenses that have been taken from the Imperium since the campaign started. The Imperials will be coming on from this board edge with the first turn. Their job is to try to take the tower and to take objectives. The objectives are the main thing, though. We have 1 objective in this building, 1 in the open here, 2 in the trench line, and then we have a final one hiding here in the center of this ruin. The objectives are worth 3 points each to him, 2 points each to me, and whoever holds the tower at the end of the game can choose to double the points value of their objectives. So, the orcs will deploy across the table. All orc units have stubborn. The game automatically goes 7 turns because the Imperials are desperate to recover this ground. It is the outer crust of a defense platform that has a lot of orbital guns, so it will feature bombardments in the future if the guns do not fall. So that's the table and the mission. We will be right back with armies. First up, we have the Blood Angels all drop pod force. They will be coming in on turn 1 and on. Josh is going to walk us down his army. Okay, so my Lord of War, I've got Gabriel Seth, and he's going to be my warlord. His warlord trait is Rampage. Then for my HQ, I've got a chaplain with Melta-Bombs, and he's running with 9 Death Company with a Thunderhammer and a Bolter on 1 guy in a drop pod. For troops, I've got 3 tactical squads. 2 of them are Plasma Gun, Combi Plasma in a drop pod with a Death Wind, and the 3rd one is a Flamer, Heavy Flamer, Combi Flamer, Power Fist on a Veteran Sergeant in a drop pod with a Death Wind. Then for fast attacks, I've got 2 I've got 2 assault squads, 1 10-man, 1 9-man. The 9-man squad has Seth with them. They have veteran sergeants, power fists, and 2 melta guns apiece, and they are both in drop pods. Then for heavy supports, I have 2 identical squads of 7 devastators with 4 multi-meltas in drop pods. For elites, I have a Furioso with a frag cannon, heavy flamer, magna grapple. He's in a drop pod with a Deathwind launcher. Alright, so that is the Blood Angels half. Be back with the Orcs in a bit. Alrighty, next up we got the Orcs. This will represent a Big Mech and his group that are defending this gun bastion. First up, my warlord is a war boss, who will be basically his knob thug who leads the goon platoon. I have a boss in mega armor. He has a power claw, a twin shooter, the lucky stick, and a boss pole. He is leading 5 mega knobs, 2 with combi scorches. They are in a battle wagon with 2 big shooters and a reinforced ram. I have 15 tank busters. They are led by a knob with a boss pole and a power claw. They also have 3 bomb squigs. They have a wagon that they're riding in, reinforced ram, 2 big shooters, and a kill cannon. Got a group of 3 not death dreads, killicans. They have close combat arms and rocket launches. Then I have 29 grots, 2 runt herds. One of the runt herds has a squig hound, and running with them will be my other HQ. Where is he hiding at? There he is. We got a custom force field mech who is going to be running with them. He has an ammo runt with him, 3 ammo runts with him. I got a 30-man boy mob, shooters, 3 big shooters, knob with a claw and a boss pole. Big Mech gun group, 5 smasher guns, max number of grots, 5 ammo runts with them. I have 2 groups of war buggies, 1 group of 3, 1 group of 2. They are running with twin rocket launches. Then I have a Morkanaut with a custom force field and extra armor, and 1 mech with a grot oiler. So that is the orc half. We will be back after deployment and before the Blood Angels begin their move onto the table. Alrighty, the Orky deployment has concluded. We have the 3-man group of battle trucks down here with the Mega Boss and his knobs next to them. The Big Mech guns have been deployed in the trench. and the boys have been deployed out front scavenging for more loot. We got the Morkanaut and his Killican comrades there. 2 more trucks in the back, and then the grots are stretched around the back here to prevent a deep strike. Went ahead and stuck the big mech, or the small mech, in this one to man the Icarus, and the big mech in this one to man the battle cannon round. So that is Ork Deployment. The Space Marines will have turn 1. They will be coming in via drop pod. We will be back after their turn has ended. Blood Angels turn 1 has begun. Drop pods landed across the front. You can see quite a few boys missing. He did most of it. I did 4 of them, keeping the boys in line with the knob. Made an insane number of 5-up invulnerable saves from the Morkanaut. Was able to keep the knob in the fight with 1 wound. Had 2 stragglers over here, which he promptly killed with breaking heads. So we got him, the big shooter there, and then down here some more guys. So luckily he decided to bust some heads and restore order, get me where I could get in coherency again. Lost, like I said, the majority of that squad. However, the Orks did steal first blood. The mech down here in the tower intercepted on the Death Company's drop pod, blew their drop pod up, and killed one of the Death Company in the explosion. So somebody's trying to earn their paint job. Ork turn 1 is coming up. We will be back as soon as that has ended. The Orks has brought the DACA today. We fired the kill cannon off of the battle wagon and killed 7 Marines out of the tactical squad. The tank buster boys finished the other 3. Tank rockets from the 3 wagons down here destroyed one of the drop pods. The Meganovs and the boss charged in, wiped out the other pod and all the Marines there. Boss took a wound in the process. Guy here took a wound in the process. Killed a Marine or 2 here. These guys made all of their saves. They were spot on. The cans decided it was not a good idea to charge into there. Morkanaut fired here with the Crackstorm rocket from the big mech and got all but 2 of the Death Company. The last wound was an instant death on the Chaplain. Chaplain decided to go ahead and take it because if they lost the Thunderhammer and got locked up with the Morkanaut, it was over anyway. And he had his faith in the Emperor in the right place. He made his 4-up pinball. However, his squad was not so fortunate. They took a bunch of Strength 8 AP3 and got busted up pretty badly. The guys here locked in with the Shooter Boy remnants. 4 Shooter Boys went down, so they rolled incredibly well with their melee attacks. I killed 3. Failed my morale, but rolled the breaking heads result and did not kill any of my own guys. So always the best result there. Smash of guns, killed some Marines. I don't really remember where. Overall, brutal turn of shooting for the Orks. 10 Assault Marines, 10 Tactical Marines, 7 Death Company down, a handful of Devastators down. But, second wave coming in. Warboss is looking for a matchup with Seth here in the center. We'll see if that happens or if Seth decides to go punk something else in my army. And we will be back after Blood Angels turn 2.